Hey guys, welcome back to Karate Framework tutorial session 5. In today's session I will discuss about tags in Karate Framework, how to comment in feature file, how to ignore features or scenarios from execution, how to execute test from command prompt. It might look very simple when user just have 1, 2 or maybe 5 maximum scenario in a features file. But in the real time, it does not happen so. For each feature under test, user may have 10, 20 or even maybe more than the getter number of scenario in a single feature file. They may represent different purpose, like different testing type. It can be smoke test, it can be integration, end-to-end, regression, UAT, etc. Different perspective, right? Developer, QA, BA, different application. It can be different kind of application, like only the major application, then the integration, other interfaces as well, and different status, like ready for execution, work in progress, defect fixed, etc. Because in case you are dealing with some requirement, maybe some of the requirement is not yet completed, some decision is pending, some discussion pending, some approved, like some already development completed, like that. So Karate has already provided a way to organize user scenario execution by using tags in the feature file. User can define each scenario with a useful tag. Suppose there are 2 or more scenarios in the features file. User want to execute only one scenario as part of the smoke test. So first thing is to identify that scenario, and second is to tag it with @mook test text at the beginning of the scenario. There is no limit in defining tag with the feature file. Based on user need, they can derive tags to be used and scenario to be executed. Tags can also be defined at the feature level. Once user define a tag at the feature level, it ensures that all the scenario within that feature file inherits that tag. Depending on the nature of the scenario, user can use more than one tag for the single feature. Whenever Karate finds an appropriate call, a specific scenario will be executed. So what is the importance of the tag? Suppose in the real time you are having 100 test cases, but not every test case will be writing in all the circumstances. Suppose out of 100 test cases, like 10 test cases for your smoke, 20 test cases for your functional, 30 test cases for your regression, remaining test cases for your end-to-end. So based on your requirement or need, right, you only need to just validate whether your basic flow is working. So you will only run the smoke test suit. Maybe for the longer part you can work with the regression way. So that is the way, right? You can just add the tag particular to feature or scenario level, so that during your during whenever you need to run those test cases, you will be just try to filter out the execution based on the tag. After that your execution will happen, so that, right, your intended execution will happen in quick span of time. So that is the reason tag is very important in the Karate framework as well. So how we can implement the tag? So there are 2 or 3 steps. Like first we need to identify which test case I will be tagging it. So in the past couple of video already seen, right, we have created a lot of features file. We have also went with the get request, right? Okay, and also we have used scenario outline. We have tried to implement execute same scenario with the help of the scenario outline example. We have tried to complete the data driven testing. So this in general, as and when I have created the SRC test Java folder, I have created a package called feature runner. In the same package I am having multiple features file, and I am also having the runner class, test runner class. But now if I want to run here, right, with the help of the JUnit test, right, it will be run all the right scenario for all the features file, and in case there is a scenario outline available, right, it will try to execute all the scenario based on the different combination of data. You could see there are total 12 runs from the 5 features file, right? This is the 5 features file and this is the 12 run, and they are in the target folder, right? That report also got generated. Now if you just copy it and if you open it any of the browser, you could able to see the desired result. You could see this is the 5 scenario got executed, there is no failure. Now there is no tag available because I did not implement it any tag, only summary is available. If you expand any features file, right, you could able to see how many scenarios available in the features, but the scenario level also tag is not there. That is the reason you click tag, there is no tag is being displayed. Now let's try to implement some tag, okay, in the features file. So in case you want to add the tag at the scenario level, that particular scenario will be impacted. But in case you are, right, adding some tag at the features label, all the scenario under that particular feature will be affected. So I will be adding a tag called smoke test, right? And I can add multiple tag as well, say regression test. This test cases is applicable for smoke and regression. So similar way, right, I can go in the other test cases as well, right? Maybe one more features file, I want to go with the scenario level smoke test, and I will go in the features level. So in the features level I want to add some more tag here called regression. So all the features, all the scenario under this feature, right, will be impacted here with the help of the regression tag, because we are adding it to the feature level. So that is the way for 3 features file I added the tag, right? So regression tag is available in two features file, like that particular features file and this features file get request to, okay, get request features file, and smoke tag is available here, get request as well as get request to. Now next question will that I have added my tag, right, for maybe for all scenario as well, all features file as well, maybe whatever is left over I can add at here at the scenario level or feature level, anything is fine. Okay, here I need to give the @ symbol, otherwise it will not work. Always remember, whenever you are adding a tag, please give @ symbol. So for the other one also I will be adding called regression tag, maybe at the scenario level. Okay, but in case you in scenario outline, so all your scenario will be also impacted. Okay, so that is the way you can just add the tag. Now you need to go to the test runner class in case you want to filter out the execution based on the tag. So here you need to, after the run @run with, you need to use @karate option. If you do not know, you just type something and press Ctrl spacebar. So it will be coming karate options. It's coming from the com.intuit.karate package. Here you need to give first bracket first. You need to use tags equal to. You need to give second bracket, and within the double quote you need to give the tag name, right? So whatever tag I have used, suppose I want to run with the regression tag, okay, and you need to end with that second bracket. Okay, now you could see there is no syntax error. Now, so what will happen right now, if you want to run it from the runner class, so it will first filter out the scenario of the features wherever regression tag is available. Then those particular scenario will be only executed, or those relevant feature will be only executed. That is the way you can go with the tag. So it will filter out that scenario wherever regression tag is present, and it will only execute those particular thing, right? You could see here 10 5 features file and 10 got executed. Okay, what did not executed? That particular get features, get request is not executed because they are okay. It also executed regression tag is available, but that particular thing is not executed, right? That particular scenario from the get request 2 as well as get request 3 also not executed, because smoke test is available. For the remaining thing only regression is available. That is the reason out of 12, 10 got executed from the 5 features file. Now again, if you go to that report, you could able to see. Just let's try to paste it here and let's enter. You could see 3 features got executed, 3 feature file got executed. So I was having 5 features file. So this is having the regression tag that executed. There is no regression tag available, so this got skipped. There is no regression tag available, regression test, this also gets skipped. This is also executed because regression test tag available. This is also executed. So 3 features file executed and total 10 scenario got executed out of 12. Okay, get request 2 features, get request 3 features got skipped. And you could see now 3 scenario got executed, 3 features file. And here, right, only 1 scenario. If you go to summary again here, right, there are total 4 scenario, total 5 scenario here, and go to the last one. So it is 5. So total 10 scenario got executed. Now if you go to the summary, right, there is options available called tag. Now if you click here, you could able to see, right, what are the tags was associated for the test cases whatever you have executed. So for the first, right, the get request features, the 2 tag I have added, smoke and regression. That is the reason this 2 tag is coming, and this particular right mark is available particular to the tag. Wherever that tag is available, that is the way. That is the way, right, you can filter out the tag. Say in case you are giving it like test runner regression test 1. So what will happen? Not a single scenario will be executed, because with regression test 1, not a single feature file is getting matched. So it will not display anything. It will not execute any single scenario. Okay, you could see 0 of 5, run 0 of 5, not a single scenario got executed. Okay, now if you want to go with the smoke test, so what will happen, so wherever the smoke test tag was available, right, those will be executed. Now go to the test runner class and change with like smoke test. Okay, so what will be available, it will try to execute wherever smoke test tag is available. So that is the way, right? I think I am having total 3 features files where the smoke test tag is available except these last two, like, so that is the way you could see 3 out of 5, right? So total 3 features file and 3 scenario got executed. Now if you go here again, go to the report, refresh it, you could able to see again 3 scenario got executed. If you expand one by one, you could see there's one features, sorry, scenario, the second one also one scenario, and third one is also one scenario. Total 3 scenario got executed and from the 3 features file. Now if you click on the tag, you could able to see, right, for the smoke test tag, wherever it is available it got executed, and regression tag was available for the first scenario, both the tag. So that is the way you can, right, deal with the tag. Now your questions might be, right, suppose in case you are having multiple tags, say here I am giving something called say integration test, right? So there might be, in case you are having 100 features file, right? So you want to execute everything except a particular tag. So that is also possible. So what you can do, so you can take the integration, so only one scenario will be impacted, right? So you can give it here integration test. So only one features file and one scenario will be executed. Now if you run it from here, you could see only one scenario will be executed from one features file out of total 12 scenario from 5 features file, right? 1 of 5. Now I want to execute everything except integration test. So what you can do, you can give not equal to sign. Okay, that is the sign you can give. So except integration test, all the scenario will be executed except integration test tag, wherever remaining tag is available, everything will be executed. So except that one, everything will be right, executed and filtered out. So you could see here 11 scenario got executed. So only one scenario did not executed, and 4 features would be executed except that particular feature, right? This get request 2 features will be just ignored because I want to execute everything except that integration test tag. So now if you go here, you could see total 4 scenario got executed, and if you click on the tag, you could able to see, right, because I am not considering integration tag, excluding integration tag, wherever tag is available I am trying to execute. So that is the way you can deal with the tag, which is very very important in the Faraday framework, guys. Then next, how to comment in the features file. Okay, so you already know because in case it's Eclipse, right, in case it's Java class, you can just give like any kind of thing, right? Here you can just comment out, or in case it's a multiple line, you can start with like slash star and then end with like star slash. So those are the multiple line will be automatically commented out. Okay, so that is also possible in case it is Java class. But in case the features file, how can you comment out, right? In case I want to write, say I want to write something, this user need to add tag in the feature file. So that is the way you can just add it, right? But now in case you want to run it at the raise runner class with the help of the integration test, right, because this is the line I have added here additionally. Okay, get request 3 features file. Okay, what is the features file, right? This is the line I have added, but this line is not having anything significant, right? And now if you want to run it with the help of the integration test, it will throw the error because this is the generic comment I have added, and right, it is not able to run, I mean understand, Carat is not able to understand. So this is the, you could see this is not a valid features file, right? What is the error? You could see copy trace, you can go here, you can open with notepad and you can just paste it here. You could see that is the error message is coming. Okay, no variable alternative input like that. Okay, so that is the way it will come. So it is not able to understand, right? So what you can do, you need to use hash symbol, okay, to comment out. So that particular line will be commented out and it will not be considered from the execution. So it will be disabled from the execution. Now if you want to run, so for the regression test, only one particular scenario for the pictures will be picture file will be executed now. So one will be passed. So there will be no problem. You could see it got passed, right? So that is the way you can add comment in the pictures file. So Jarkin uses a set of special keywords to give structure and meaning to executable specification. Each keyword is translated to many spoken languages. Comments are only permitted at the start of a new line. Anywhere in the pictures file, they begin with 0 or more spaces followed by hash sign and some text. So block comment are currently not supported by Jarkin. So in case you want to write comment out multiple lines, so you have to only use in the pictures file hash symbol. So in case say I want to comment one more line, so you have to again start with hash symbol and you need to give the comment. So multiple lines comment is not possible in the pictures file. That is the way you can comment out anything in the pictures file. Okay. Then next is how to ignore pictures or scenario from the execution. So say in the real time you are having 100 pictures file, right? But maybe your 10 pictures file is not valid at that time because your requirement is not prepared, right? I mean your requirement is not frozen, your development not complete, so you don't want to execute them, but you don't want to remove your code or features, right? So you can just simply ignore them so that they will not be considered from the execution. Okay. So tags are markup that can be assigned to features and scenarios. Assigning a tag to a features is equivalent to assigning the tag to all the scenario in the features file. So you can ignore at the scenario level or at the features level in case you are ignoring at the features level. So all the scenario in the features file will be completely ignored. So how can you ignore? You need to simply use @ignore either at the starting of the scenario or starting of the features file. So @ignore is the other word, the only tag that is supported by default and is translated to ignore in user test framework by choice, especially for Haradhan framework. This can be used to disable features or scenario that are not ready to be run yet, right? Due to the requirement not frozen, maybe some major defect is there, or maybe development not completed, or maybe user is having some sort of clarification pending. So what you can do, so say that particular features I don't want to execute. So you can simply give here at the feature level @ignore. Okay, though that is also a tag, but it will disable that particular feature from the execution. So here regression tag is available, right? Similarly, I can go in the other also, right? Here also, this is the scenario, right? I can use @ignore. So this scenario, in case I want to run them with the help of the regression test, so this will be disabled. Okay, so let's see. So here also smoke test available, here also regression test available. So the only that particular features file where there are 1, 2, 3, 4 scenario will be executed. But remaining 2 features file will be completely ignored because I have used @ignore at the scenario level or at the features level. Now just go here and just try to update it, right? That regression test. So there are 3 features file with the help here matching with regression test. But 2 features file at the feature level or the scenario level I have used @ignore. So this particular 2 features file will be completely ignored during execution. Now you could see here. So only one particular scenario will features file will be executed where there are 4 scenario, because this is the where I have used scenario outline. So 4 scenario got executed. You could see the get request scenario outline dot features. So that is the got executed. Now if you could see here 4, right, got executed. Now other is completely ignored. So that is the reason it is not considering at all. Now if you go here in the report, you could able to see only one features file got executed. Okay, and if you open it here, there are total 4 scenario got executed. So that is the way. In case something is not ready, something you don't want to concentrate, you can simply ignore, so that ignore will be first considered, and then wherever tag is matching it will still be completely ignored. So you can ignore either at the scenario level, so that particular scenario will be ignored, and if you use @ignore at the features level, so all the scenario or scenario outline whatever present under that particular feature will be completely ignored. Then the last part will cover how to execute test from the command prompt. Sometime, suppose say your Eclipse is not opening, your Maven is not opening. So are you not able to execute it? So it is possible using Maven command. Okay. So there are a lot of commands available. Maven clean, right? This command cleans the Maven project by deleting the target directory. So first you need to remove it. Then you can Maven compile. So it's used to compile the source Java classes from the project. Then you can use Maven test. This command is used to run the test cases of the project using the Maven Surefire plugin. So what you can do first, right, to run from the Maven. So there is a pom.xml file also available, right? You can also go to the pom.xml file and you can run it here. So also it will run based on the your settings available in the test runner class. So it will try to execute only one features file and total 4 scenario. Okay. Now similar way I will try to call that pom.xml file with the help of the command prompt. So you could see it will give you the complete result, right? Total run 4 and there is no failure. Your build is success and is also generating your result at that particular path. Now I will try to execute it from the command prompt. So what I need to do, I need to press Windows R so that it will open your run, and you can press here CMD command. So it will open your command prompt. Okay, it will open your command prompt. Then you need to go to that project. You need to right click here. You need to go to the properties. You need to go to the resources, and this is the path, right, where your project is got saved in the Eclipse workspace. Right, you can copy it, cancel it here, and you can go to the command prompt and you can paste cd space that particular path. So it will go to that path. Your command prompt will go to the path. Now there are Maven command, right? First is Maven clean, so that wherever report was got generated, whatever other target folder got generated, it will try to clean everything, right? It will clean everything. You could see it got clean. Now if you refresh your project, so here you could see target folder is available. Now if you refresh it, you could see target folder, right? There is nothing available. Target folder is available, but there is nothing available. So you are everything, whatever report generated, you have clean everything, right? So target folder is available, but it is not, nothing is available here. Then you can compile, right? You can use Maven compile to check any kind of, okay, to check any kind of compilation error there or not. Okay, so you can use Maven compile. Okay, so you could see build success. Then you can use Maven test. That is the last command to test your Maven project. So Maven test will definitely first do call Maven clean, then it will compile and then it will test your project. So you could see it is trying to run, and you could see there is a 4 run and there is no failure. Now you could see here in the this path, particular path, your report also got generated, right? Now you can copy it here and you can go to the any of the browser, you can simply paste it here, right? And so based on the right run from the command prompt, you could see able to get the generated report. Okay, so see here, one features got executed and 4 scenario got executed in the features based on the settings available in the test runner class. Now simply if you remove the ignore, right, say I want to ignore one more test case. Okay, so what I can do, I can remove that ignore. Okay, or maybe the test label also I can change, remove the ignore. So here 2 features will be executed and total 5 scenario will be executed. Now control S, and I already went to my here, right? So again try to go with Maven test. So now based on your setting change in the runner class, you will try to execute 2 features and total 5 scenario. I could able to see here the report, right? 5 runs, there is no failure. Now again if you just simply copy, right, your, or there is a hyperlink available, you can simply click here in case it's opening. No, it is not opening. So you can again copy it, that particular path, and you can just paste it, open a new tab, and you can paste it. So yeah, total 2 features got executed. You could see this is the tags associated, and in the features this is the only one scenario, and in the other features file there are 4 scenarios. That is the way, right, you can try to execute your test using the command prompt. So that's all from today's session, guys. Thank you.